Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellen Morris if you haven't seen me before, and today I thought I would do a sort of you know, how to go from day to night look, because I'm working this afternoon and then afterwards I'm going out for drinks straight away. Obviously I'll just work in my full glam, but if you were working and going out for Friday night drinks or something like that, I thought this would be helpful. Plus it's going to be like a super easy makeup look because I'm lazy, and if I'm doing something like this, I'm going to do something easy. I think this is going to be a long video. I've got my iced coffee, I'm ready to go. You're going to see me go from this to glam. So you're seeing me very raw right now. Even have my glasses, you can see the reflection in it. So I will take these off and put my contacts in, and then we're ready to go. Alright, so I got my contacts in and now I'm just going to moisturise. I'm going to use my Neutrogena Hydra Boost Moisturiser. I love this moisturiser because it's super hydrating and it's not oily or anything because it's a water gel. So it soaks in straight away. You don't like feel it on your skin throughout the day, and it's really, really good for under makeup. Oh, I have the biggest pimple, blind pimple here on my chin. I'm really hoping I can cover it, because sometimes when I have a blind pimple and then I put makeup over it, like you can see it more. I'm gonna do my brows. They're a hot mess at the moment, but I'm getting them done on Monday. I'm gonna get them waxed and tinted, all ready for Splendor. Splendor's in 2 weeks. Oh my god, Splendor's in 2 weeks. I have like no money for it. I'm only going one day, so it won't be too expensive. I've got my outfit. I bought like 3 for my one day, but that is just standard Ellen practice. So I'm just doing a line on the bottom of my brows and then brushing the product up through them. Stay a damn mess. Outline this brow and then you'll see the big difference that I make when I'm doing my brows. I'm going to prime my lid as well, and I'm going to use my Nars Creamy Concealer in the colour Vanilla. I'm going to use a small concealer brush. And I'm just going to clean that up and sort of conceal all those damn hairs. And then I don't always outline the top, but when they're sort of quite bushy like they are at the moment, I do like to outline the top and get a little bit more definition. And that is how you fake eyebrows. So I'll just quickly do my other one. Right, so I'm just going to get those creases out of the concealer and set with my RCMA translucent powder. Now I'm going to do a one palette eyeshadow look, which I really do anyway. I'm going to use my favourite palette, my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm just going to do a very light brow highlight with one of the shimmery shades at the top, just a little bit. And I don't want too much because I do have those brow hairs, and it'll literally highlight them. Then I'm going to literally just do 2 colours. So I'm going to go in to, it's not the lightest transition shade at the top, it's a bit more of a light brown, just with a fluffy brush like this, and put that through my crease. And again on the other eye. I think I'm going to have to buy another one of these palettes soon because some of my favourite colours are hitting pan and it's looking a little bit feral. And like there's a lot of the colours I don't touch, but they're handy to have for future use, you know, if I'm doing colourful looks or something like that. But yeah, some of my colours that I use a lot, they're looking a bit gross. And so I think I'll probably only get a couple more months out of it. And I'll have to get a new one. It's fine because I love it. I'm bringing that right through the socket, through the crease there. And I'm blending it up. So it almost looks like it is two colours because it's going to be deeper in the socket there. And then blend up to a lighter colour. And I bring that right underneath that highlight up there. I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush into a shimmery, let me show you, it's this sort of shimmery coppery brown. It's got a bit of a red undertone. It's so nice. I hadn't even used it till the other week. I wore it, I went out to dinner and I did this look and I was like, that was so easy and it looked so good. So I was like, I'll be doing that again. So I've just pat that on the brush and I'm just patting that onto my lid, all over the lid. And I'm bringing that right up into the crease and I'm doing it all over the lid. So from the inner to the outer lid, just adding more of that and bringing it up into the crease. So then I'm going back into this same brush and dipping into that first colour and just blending them together. There's not too much of a, not a massive colour difference between the two, so you know, it shouldn't take too much blending. You do want to do it with a very light hand because you don't want to wipe away everything you just put on your lid. So you're just getting right around where you just put that and making sure there's no harsh line. Now, because, you know, hypothetically, you're wearing this all day before work, so you want to make sure that you've got your base that is going to stick. So I'm going to use my Napoleon Perdis primer and then MAC Studio Fix foundation. I'm using the colour NC15 today because, as you can see, I'm extremely pale. Now this is actually a little bit darker than me, like it's a bit warmer, but I hate doing my foundation the same colour. So I don't care if my face is a bit warmer, I'll just blend it down my neck, I'll be fine. Do a drop of that, couple of drops of that primer onto my fingers and put that all over my face. Oh god, this is so sore. Just put that everywhere. You don't have to have like a brush for your primer or anything like that. You can if you want. When I put primer on clients, I use a brush because it does feel nice, but you don't have to, as long as your hands are clean. And then I'll just put a couple of pumps of that foundation onto my sponge. I'm only going to do probably medium coverage today. I actually have I've got spots all over my face at the moment. I haven't been taking very good care of my skin, which is terrible, but I haven't been. So it's now showing. I've no one to blame but myself. So when I want a little bit more coverage, I put that through the center of my face and blend it out. Making sure to cover those spots I have. I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in, what is this, nude? It's like a, it's got that peachy undertone to cancel out any redness under my eyes. Not that you can tell, but I was just gone for half an hour because everyone decided they needed to talk to me at that minute. So I've just put the corrector under my eyes and blended that in. Then I'm just going to use some concealer. I'm going to use my Nars Creamy Concealer because I do get really hot when I do makeup. So I want this one. It's a little bit more matte. It can be a bit drying under your eyes, but I have at least been taking care of my under eyes, so they're fine. But it has nice coverage, and I've got to cover all these damn spots. And I'll put some Fix Plus on to help that sort of blend out. I don't always do that, but because this is a bit more dry, my skin's a little bit more dry at the moment, I figure it'll help lubricate it. I also have recently had my under eyes filled, So my makeup looks so much better. I look so much more refreshed, and I am going to, I did film it, and I am going to do a little sort of like Q&A, but questions I'm asking myself or I've been asked in the past, because every time I've posted about it on Instagram I get an abundance of messages, and because, you know, a lot of people don't talk about what they have done, so I'm happy to talk about this and happy to answer any questions. So I did film just a little snippet of, I've got a little before and after video, and I have actual footage of it being done. So, and then I've just got some questions I'm going to answer for everyone who's curious about it. So I'm just going to dip into my translucent powder, dust that under my eyes, and do a little bit on my chin and over my nose. Not too much, because I'll be adding more powders later. So I'm going to use my Australis Fresh and Flawless in the shade Natural. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between half the shades, but this is what I use when I'm not tanned, and this is what I use on paler girls. So just getting a little bit more, just a touch more coverage, and setting all of this. Now I'm going to do under my eyes. I'm going super basic. Just going to dip into that first sort of transition shade onto a small pencil, fluffy pencil brush. And I'm just running that underneath my lower lash line, really just smoking that out, connecting it to what I've got going up on the top there. Now that is that. I'm just going to get some mascara and just apply. I'm just going to do one layer. You can do as many layers as you want, as you feel comfortable going to work in, or whatever you're doing during the day. So I've just put on some mascara and I'm going to bronze. I'm going to use Shock Horror, my MAC Refined Golden Bronzer. Bronze up my cheeks. I don't think I'm going to wear blush for this look because it is, you know, a super quick and easy sort of daytime look. So I'm just going to bronze up my face, color on the cheeks. And on my chin, and then some highlight. I'm going to use, what will I use? I might just use my maryloumanizer. What's this? The Balm maryloumanizer. This is beautiful. I love this highlight. It's quite blinding, but I'm just going to do just a little bit on my cheeks, on my nose, and dust it a little bit, just a touch on my forehead and chin. I'm actually not even going to put lipstick on, I'm just going to put some purple on. Just do a bit more Fix Plus. Basil, stop making noise. So this is the sort of daytime look done. Just sort of lightish eyes, bit of glow, bit of bronze, just some purple on the lips. So this is good. You go out to lunch, go out to any sort of event, go to work, whatever you want to do. Then, so this is how I'm going to take it from day to night. First of all, I'm going to whip out, you can use the same bronzer if you want, but I think I'm going to go for my Marc Jacobs coconut whatever bronzer, Omega bronzer, and really define a little bit more, like a little bit of a soft contour. This, because it's matte, so it's nicer for a contour. See that? Just that little touch. Up on the temples, forehead. think today I'm going to do a pink blush because it's sort of like a bit of a pinky undertone in this eyeshadow. I'm going to use my Napoleon Perdis Reflective Refiner Perfecting Blush Powder. It's this beautiful light pink blush. I love using this for brides. And when I worked at Napoleon, this came out and I could sell this blush to a blind lady with no cheeks. I just found it so easy to sell because it's such a soft pink and people are very scared of blushes. I'm not, but some people are. So it just gives a really pretty soft pink flush to the cheeks, and it's got a very slight sort of sheen to it. So it adds that sort of freshness to the cheeks. Oh, I haven't worn this on myself in ages. I forgot how much I love it. And I'm going to pump up that highlight. I am just going to go in again with this one, and I'm just going to pump it up because it is super blinding. So just add a bit more of that. I'm not going to do too much to the eyes. I'm not going to change the eyeshadow. This, I guess, is when you could add your winged liner or something like that, or a line of liner, but I am going to get my brown pencil liner, wherever it may be here, the Savvy Long Wearing Eyeliner in Chocolate, and I'm going to run that through my waterline. So I feel like that makes such a nice difference already. Then I'm going in with lashes because I feel like that's what's really going to make this look more glam. I'm going to use my Cynthia Anne Cosmetics lashes in the style Taylor. That's what I had in front of me and that's what I have already measured to my eyes. So that's what I'm going with. See, look at that massive difference that just a pair of lashes makes. I'm going to just use the same highlight, the maryloumanizer, and highlight my inner corner and add a little bit more to my brow bone too. I will contour my nose a little bit because I did not do it earlier, just with the Marc Jacobs bronzer. And my lips are already nice and hydrated because I've been wearing pawpaw all day. Not lipstick, but pawpaw open. And then I'm going to go with my Illemasque lip pencil in the colour Woo. It's just a nude lip pencil. So I've just lined my lips. I did overline them a little bit because I wanted to. Then I'm gonna go in. It's the GiGi Hadid Maybelline nude lipstick. It's called McCall. It's a really nice lipstick. It's beautiful. Oh, I didn't even know about it until Nikki Tutorials said it was her favorite, and if she likes it, I like it. I'm just gonna use some setting spray, just, you know, standard Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. Alright, and that is done. So that was super easy, I thought, especially going from your day to night look. So please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you hear little noises in the background, it's my dogs, because don't you throw up all my new towels.